Life's my tone, my cologne, and the way I roll. You ain't no king.
It's legit, you know it's a hit when the Neptunes and the doggy dog finna spit. You know he's in tune with the season. Come here, baby, tell me why you leaving.
Today I got probably my last FIFA 14 predictions. This time it's going to be for Liverpool. Sorry if you're a Liverpool fan and you're watching my videos. I actually kind of forgot Liverpool. But anyway, first in goal we got Mignonet. Now he moved from Sunderland recently, and obviously Pepe Reina went on loan. I've forgotten what club he went to, but Mignonet's had a really good season at Sunderland, and I did give him an upgrade from 76 non-shiny gold to an 80 rated shiny gold because I think he deserves it, and he's like a pretty decent card. Next at left back we're going to have Jose Enrique, and he's had a really good season in my opinion, and definitely deserves that upgrade from 79 rated card to an 81 rated card. And he does it like a really good card because of 86 pace and 83 defence, so that's really good. But he's scored 2 goals and 4 assists this season, which is really good, so definitely looking forward to seeing him in FIFA 14. Next we're going to have Aga. Now, in my opinion, I think he's had a good season, but not really good. Not like he's not worthy of an upgrade, to be honest. But I kept his card at 83, but I didn't kind of change his stats around a bit. So 70 pace, I put it up from 68, and I think I put his passing down a bit, and his dribbling down a bit. Sorry, and his defence down, and his heading up. So I think that's that reflects upon how he plays in real life. Next, we're going to have newly transferred Toure. Now, he hasn't had the best of seasons at Man City, to be honest, and he didn't really feature in the starting lineup that much. But so I did give him a -1 downgrade. I think he could push for an 80 rated shiny card, but I'm not actually sure if there are non-shiny and shiny cards in FIFA 14. So I did stick with this FIFA 13 design because I did that for my previous videos. Next, we're going to have Glenn Johnson, who I think he's played really well, better for England than he has been playing for Liverpool. So I gave him a +1 upgrade, and 80 rating I think is fair for him, and 88 pace and 75 defence, 75 heading, looks really decent, and looking forward to using him and hopefully not playing against him in sweat teams. Next, we're going to have Steven Gerrard, who is probably one of the best midfielders in the Premier League at the moment, and he's played 36 games, scored 9 goals and 9 assists, which is pretty decent, and I do think he's had a really good season, but I think 84 is high enough. He could get an upgrade to an 85, maybe pushing it, but I think 84 is the right rating for him. Next, we'll have Lucas Leiva, who hasn't really been that good this season, but I did keep his card the same. I think he might get a downgrade to 79, because he has played 24 games, scored 0 goals and 1 assist, which isn't very good, and watching him play, he doesn't really play that well, to be honest. Next, we're going to have Raheem Sterling, who is really young, got great potential. He was only born in 1994, and I think that makes him 19 or 20, and he has I did give him an upgrade to a 76 rated shiny gold, even though I would prefer him to stay at silver, because silvers are worth more and are generally better. So he could get a non-shiny card, but I don't really see many non-shiny cards with over 90 pace. But I would like to see him as a gold, or a higher rated gold, or a high rated silver. Next, gonna have Downing, who hasn't really been that good, so I did give him a -1 downgrade, because he was better at the end of the season, but I did keep his pace. Put a pace up to 80, but then I put his dribbling down quite a bit and his shooting and stuff. But I think he deserves that 80 pace. Finally, we're gonna have the main man Suarez, who could be transferring, but I did keep him in the team, and he's played 33 games, scored 23 goals and 5 assists, which is absolutely amazing. I gave him a +2 upgrade to 88. I think he'll definitely get that, maybe even 89, but because I think at the moment he's one of the best strikers in the world. And onto the bench, first we have Sturridge. In my opinion, he's really good. I really do like this guy. He's played 14 games, scored 10 goals and 3 assists, which is really good. So I did give him a +2 upgrade because I definitely think he deserves it. Next, can have Skirtle, who played instead of Toure in the 2012-13 season. But he didn't really impress me, so I did give him a -1. I gave him a downgrade I made him an 80 rated card instead of an 81 rated card because I don't really think he deserves an 81 rated card. Next, can have Barini, who I gave a +1 upgrade, even though his stats don't really show how he's played. He's played 13 games and scored 1 goal and 0 assists, which isn't really good. But he does play pretty well when he's on the ball, so I did give him a +1 upgrade. Next, can have Asaidi, who unfortunately hasn't. He's played 0 games, but he was subbed on 4 and scored 0 goals and 0 assists. So he didn't feature at all in the starting lineup, which is a bit of a shame because I still think he's a class player. So I did give him a minus. I made him 77 rated card instead of 78, but I would like to see him stay the same rating because I still think he's a class player. He just didn't have the chance to play. Next, we can have Iago Aspas, who has recently transferred, and I made him a gold card from 74 rated silver, and he does look like a really good card. I mean, 83 pace, 83 dribbling, 71 shooting. That's really good. So really looking forward to using him, and he'll definitely be in some Premier League low-rated, non-shiny sweat teams. Next, we're going to have Henderson, who will also be in some sweat teams because his stats look really good, and he's been really good this season, and definitely impressing me because he's still pretty young, and he's scored 5 goals and 4 assists, which is really good. So definitely think he deserves an upgrade to a gold, maybe even a shiny gold. Next, we're going to have Ericsson, who Liverpool are looking to get, and I would like to see them get him. Maybe if he plays more in the central mid role instead of Leiva, or they could change their formation around a bit because Leiva didn't really impress me this season. But I made Ericsson 82 rated. I think he was 80 before, because I definitely think he deserves it. He's had a really good season. Next, we're going to have Papadopoulos, or Papadopoulos. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I gave him +1 upgrade because I think he deserves it. He's had a pretty decent season, and he does look like a pretty good card, especially his heading. 86 heading is really good, and Liverpool are looking to buy him, I think, for around the 10 to 12 million mark. So he does look like a pretty decent card, and he has been pretty good this season. And finally, we're going to have their second keeper, Brad Jones, who will probably still be their second keeper. And when he has played, he's been pretty good. I only saw him play 2 games, I think, but overall he's played 7 games and he's been pretty consistent throughout. So I gave him he started off as a 64 rated bronze at the start of FIFA 13, and then he went up to a 71 rated silver. So I pushed him up by 1 to 72 rated silver because I think that's what he deserves. Thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and put in the comments below if you think I've missed any teams. Maybe, I don't know, if I've missed any teams that you want, just put them in the comments below and I'll do them. So I'll see you next time.